Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Reporting live from HCII 2026 Confirst, and I am Mohammed Al Faqih, Senior Architecture Design and Urban Planning Director, and also co founder of Universe Twin, as a previous named by Enjoy Time Studio. Uh, this research is presented by me and alongside with Mahmoud Samir Abu Zaid from the HCI lab at Faisal University and Abdul Aziz Al Sinani from the Software Engineering Department at the Faisal University. Before we begin, I would like to offer a special thanks to Dr. Arij Al Wabil and Dr. Hanan Al Zakari for their invaluable support. We are honored to present our work titled Architecture as an Interface for Aabir Game Design to show how the building design connected with a human computer interaction to create the better game worlds. To start, let us look at our main problem why we treat the game worlds as simple maps, background pictures, in tasted of the real communication system. We ask this because the treating space as just positive background makes us miss its power to judge a player naturally. Most game designers think the space is only for decoration, so they really heavily the pop-up UI elements like mini maps and glowing markers. We explain that this is a problem because it's causing too much a mental street and breaks the players' focus and fun. This is why the architecture important, unlike the screen menus, um, buildings and spaces are always on the screens, show direction, identity, and also choices. We focus on this because a contest physical design removes the need of the annoying pop-up screens. Also, the architecture design fits naturally into the story works at many sizes from a small doors to wide horizon view. We do this because it's help a guide player at both the small and large levels without breaking game fantasy. When we looked at the past study, we found a big gap. Research is built between architecture, city plan, and computer interaction with no clear link culture identity. We point this because the building a new bridge between these flates necessary to solve the problem. This brings us to main research question. How can the culture architecture act as silent computer interface to help the player think clearly without uh, cluttering the screen? We study this to prove that the physical space itself can be natural for the interaction. To build our strong base, we are use the ideas from the famous scholars like Kevin Lange, Christian Norbeck, and also Donald Norman. We use their theories because they give us the right rules and understand to understand the city layouts, place spirits, and also the functional design. We also add works from Mark Hansel and connect our project to story design, Arab culture, uh, from the theory of Ali Thwani with the historical identity culture and include them because we need capture both of emotional feelings and true regional heritage. Now we move from abstract concept into the actual frameworks in implementation to show how these design rules work practical. We structured this step to bridge the theoretical principles with tangible development step. This slide covers our case study focusing on the emotional scale and role of the scared agent stone. We examine this to demonstrate how spatial scaling and key progressing items organize player movement. Here we present the game overview of Aabir, our software programs, and the conflict against Dr. Shen or Sheen. We detailed this how our studio pipeline and core antagonist drive to narrative and gameplay. This slide explains the overall layout of the 12 distinct game words. We introduce them here to show how the regional heritage is mapped across multiple immersive zones. Starting with the Jabal Abu Jarabir, a local cave environment from Al Ula, we drive into the first specific regional settings. We begin here because this area is established foundational desert architecture and also genius home of the Onyx. So this slide is explained about the three cultures, Al-Ula, Yemen, and also Petra from Jordan. Um, Also, we continue exploring the specific world, including the Petra Wadi and also Taka Mountains, and the light mines showcase the highlight unique vertical terrains, rock, cave, and corridors, and light puzzles. This slide covers Ain al Abaq and Samaya Island. Nemo City include these demonstrate time and destination, coastal wind mechanics, and also futuristic Gulf Arabian design, urban design. We explore the floor of frozen Babylon from Iraq, and also the depth of Canaan from Palestine, and also the Amazigh lava from Morocco. We detail these to show the accent ruins in ice and underwater intervention and volcanic fortress design. At the center, our character ecosystem, our hero Abir, alongside supporting the camp plantation, we designed them this way to embody our core concept, the character as an interface using a natural environment causes. This slide covers enemy ecosystem mini bosses and overall boss hierarchy ending with Dr. Shen. We structured and compound this way to ensure fighting services as special learning that trees 10th player must mastery to warp everything up, mixing the architecture with computer interaction, create smooth, deeply immersive game that prove cultural design can drive gameplay without culturing the screen. We hope this work impressive feature developers to treat a virtual space as true communication partner. So we are study also the architecture of each places in Middle East part as a mood board. For example, in from beginning from Al Jabal Abu Jarabi as the first level of the game, we making the full analysis and the full mood boards from the culture of Al Ula in Saudi Arabia. This is the Hemir cave village. It's a cave and also it's contained the identity of the Yemen culture, the Sana'a city. And also in Wadi al-Patra, it's a Patra valley from the culture of the Nipton in Jordan. Also, they have a special color identity and also the characters design of the Nipton architecture. Also in the Taka Hills in Sudan, we are study the African style, and also we mix it from the mountain of the Taka in I think in the east of east south of Sudan. Also in the star caves, we are study the mix between the Kipton architecture and also the Ferns architecture. Uh, Egypt is full of many identities and many cultures, beginning from Fern, from Islamic, and also many things until to the new generation of Egypt. Also the same thing of the Syria. It's mixed between the the nature and with the identity of the Greek Empire, the Greek culture and the Greek architecture. Also in Samaya of Tunisia, it's mixed between the sky and the architecture in the mid-white sea, the Phoenix architecture. Also in Nemo City, we are making, the new model of architecture design in Arabian Gulf, such as United Arab Emirates and Kuwait, and also Bahrain, and also Saudi Arabia. But it's mixed with the, futuristic identity and technology, with, a steampunk as, a new imagination futuristic city. Also in Babylon, Babylon is a full of a blue color. So the blue color is cold color. So we making the concept of the ice Babel. The Babylon is very feeling so snow and so cold area. Also the Canaan, also the same thing. The identity is making you feel that the culture it's lost and also it's very old culture. So it's deep under sea, and also I think there is a history of the people of Canaan. They are under the Dead Sea. Also, the same thing of the Amazigh uh, culture. They have the also the identity of the Amazigh architecture. It's full of them, a red mud, and also the patterns of the special patterns for Amazigh cultures. Um, we are study all this in how to build the environment, the identity of each people, especially in a stylized game. And also the final thing is the galaxy. It's mixed between the steampunk and also al mamalik culture. So the identity is feeling like it's a time lost, but it's feeling like an Islamic architecture time lost. This is the main characters that I designed between Aabir and Dr. Shane. Um, and also, this is the ecosystem of these characters that I designed, and all of them is have this special, population inside these environments. So, yeah, this is the concept of the game. It's generated by AI as a first concept, but it will be soon available to playable, inshallah, soon. And hope you like it. Thank you very much. And I gotta wait for the question, um, and hope you enjoy this presentation.